Hello everyone. Today we are going to Hello everyone. Today we shall discuss about trigonometry. You see here we are discussing about trigonometry and the various values of trigonometry. Will discuss how to find the value of trigonometry. You see we find the different values of sin theta, cos theta and tan theta, and this is what we find, that is sin 0 degree. This is sin theta, this is cos theta and this is tan theta. This is 0 degree, uh, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. We know that the value of sin 0 is 0, sin 30 is half, sin 45 is 1 by root 2, sin 60 is root 3 by 2 and sin 90 is 1. The value of cos 0, cos 0 is 1, cos 30 root 3 by 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, cos 45 is 1 by root 2 and cos 60 is half and cos 90 is 0. The value of tan 30, tan theta, tan 0 is 0, tan 30 degree, tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3, tan 45 is 1 and tan 60 is root 3 and tan 90 is infinity. I will find all the values of sin, tan and cos. For that you have to take a quadrant like this. We know that there are 4 quadrants here. There are 4 quadrants. This is the first quadrant. This is the first. This is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant. And this is the fourth quadrant. In the first quadrant, from 0 to 90 degree, all the values are positive. And from 90 to 180 degree, from 90 to 180 degree, the value of sin theta is positive. All values are positive in first quadrant. All sin, tan, cos. This is tan theta. This is cos theta. The inverse of sin theta is cosec theta. Therefore, the value of sin theta and cosec theta will be positive from 0 to 180 degree. And from 180 to 270 degree, 180 to 270 degree, the value of tan theta and cot theta will be positive. And the value of 270 to 360 degree, the value of cos theta and sec theta will be positive. Right? I will find the various values of sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. For that, let us find the value of sin. First, we will find the sin value of sin 120 degree. What is the value of sin 120 degree? It can be written as sin 90 degree into 1 plus 30 degree. Right? And you see there 90 is multiplied by 1. We have two things. One is odd number. Odd number is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. Or dot 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 you can write. An even number is 2, 4. Even number is 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Since here you see that the 90 degree is multiplied by 1, right? Here 1 is the odd number. If it is 1, it will change into sin to cos. It will be cos 30 degree, right? Now we will find the value of, that is in which quadrant it is. 90 plus 30 is in second quadrant. Therefore the value of sin theta will be positive. Therefore it will be positive, right? Therefore we are getting the value positive, and cos 30, the value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Therefore it will be cos 30 root 3 by 2, right? Now we will find the value of sin 180 degree. Sin 180 degree. What is the value? Sine of 180 degree. You can find here in this way that sine 180 can be written as 2 into 90 plus 0 degree, right? Then we can write here as sine. It is 2 into 2 is even number. Since it is an even number, it will be same thing. It will be sine 0 degree, and 280 180 plus 0, that is, it is in second quadrant. In second quadrant, the value of sine theta is positive, that will be positive. Therefore, getting sine 0 is 0, or you can find it as 0. Sine 180 is 0. Now we'll find the value of sine 270 degree. Sine 270 degree. We can write here in this way, that is sine 90 degree into 3 plus 0 degree. Or with the 90, it is 3 means odd number. If it is odd number, it will change into cos 0 degree. And sin 270 and 80 to 270 is the third quadrant. In third quadrant, this sign will be negative, minus cos 0, and minus cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1, therefore it will be minus 1, right? And the next one is sine 360 degree. Sine 360 degree. Sine 360 degree. 60 degree. We can write here in this way that sine 4 into 90, or 90 degree into 4 plus 0 degree, right? Sine 90 plus 4, this, since it is 4, it is even number, that will be same, that is sine 0, and 90 plus, that is, it is 360 degree, that is 270 to 360 degree, it is fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, this value of sine is minus, or the value of sine 0 is 0, right? That means the value of sine 360 degree is 0, sine 180 degree is equal to root 3 by 2, sine 180 degree is 0, and sine 270 is equal to minus 1, and sine 360 degree is equal to 0, right? Now we'll find all these things in way and find the value of sine of 120 is equal to, we got the value, sine of 120, the value of sine of 120 is root 3 by 2. And what is the value of sine 180 degree? We got the value of sine 180 degree as sine of 180 degree is 0. And value of sine 270 degree, we got the value of sine 270 degree is equal to, we got the value of 270 as minus 1. And the value of sine 360 degree, sine of 360 degree, that is 360, sine of 360 degree, we got the value of sine and 360 degree is 0. In this way, you can find all the values of sine, cos, and tan, right? Now we'll find some other values also here, right? For example, the value of cos. Now we'll finding the value of cos, right? For example, we are finding the value of cos of cos. Find the value of cos, that is cos 90, cos 120 degree. What is the value of cos 120 degree? In the same way, we can write that cos 90 into 1 plus 30 degree. So we got the value of cos 90 to 1 plus 30. Since it is 1, it will be changed into sine. It will be sine 30, sine of 30 degree. And the value of cos in the second quadrant is negative. That is negative. And the value of sine 30, value of sine 30 is half. Value of sine 30 is half, therefore the value is minus 1 by 2. The value of cos 120 degree is equal to minus 1 by 2. That is sine 30. Sine 30 is half. That is the value of cos 120 degree equal to minus 120 degree. We'll find the value of cos 180 degree. Cos of 180 degree. 180 degree. We can write in this way, that cos 2 into 90 plus 0 or you can write, since this is 2, that is even number, so it will be same thing, that is it will be cos 0 degree, cos 0, and 290 to 180 is in second quadrant, therefore it will be the value of cos is negative, minus cos 0. Value of cos 0 is 1, therefore it will be minus 1, right, cos of 180. We'll find the value of cos 270 degree, cos of 270 degree. You can find here in this way, this cos of 3 into 90 plus 0. You can find here that is it is 3, therefore it is sine 0 degree, and the cos in the 180 to 270 degree is in third quadrant. The value of third quadrant in cos is minus, therefore minus sine 0, and sine 0, the value of sine 0 is 0, therefore it will be 0 degree. And then at the end we will find the value of cos 360 degree, cos of 360 degree, cos of 360 degree. You can write here it as cos of 4 into 90 degree plus 0 degree. Therefore, we are getting the value as 4 into 90, that is cos even number, therefore it will be cos 0, it will be cos 0 degree, and 273 is fourth quadrant, the value of cos is positive here, therefore it will be positive. And value of cos 0 is 1. The value of cos 0 is, the value of cos 0 is 1, that will be 1 value, right? Here you find that what we got the value of cos 120 degree, right? The value of cos 120 degree, the value of cos 120 degree, what we got the value of cos 120 as minus 1 by 2. And the value of cos 180 degree, cos of 180 degree, 180 degree, we got the value of cos 180 degree as value of cos 180 degree is equal to minus 1. And the value of cos 270, what is the value of cos 270? Got the value cos 270 degree as 270 degree, value of cos 270 degree is 0, and cos of 360 degree, got the value of cos 360 degree, the value of cos 360 degree, 360 degree, got the value as cos 360 degree, the value is 1, right? Therefore we got the value cos 360 degree is equal to 1. Cos of 360 degree, the value is 1. In this way you can find the various values, right? 360 degree equal to 1. We have got the value of sine, cos, tan, and now we'll find the value of tan theta. What is the value of tan theta? First of all, we will rub this one up to here. After that, we will do the problems of tan theta, right? In the same, but the rule is same. There is nothing, no change in that, and the rule will be same, right? Let us find the value of tan theta. After that, we will find some value of these angles also, right? In this way, you can find all the values of any value of sine, cos, and tan theta, right? In this way, you can find any values of sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, like that. Here you can write this one as, again we are writing this one, and you find that this one is, what we got, this is all sine, tan, cos, this is tan theta, and tan theta and cot theta will be positive here, and this is third quadrant, right? We'll get the value of tan, right? First we'll find the value of tan 90 got infinity, right? Suppose we want to find the value of tan 120 degree, tan of 120 degree. It can be written as tan 90 into 1 plus 30 degree. 90 degree to 1 plus 30 degree, right? Therefore, tan of 90 degree, 90 degree is the odd number. It is, since the odd number, it will change into cot 30 degree, change into cot 30 degree, and it is in second quadrant. 90 plus 30 second quadrant. Therefore, in second quadrant, the value of tan will be negative. It will minus cot 30 degree, right? Minus, and cot 30. What is the value of cot 30? You see here, the value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Therefore, the value of cot 30 will be root 3. It will be minus root 3. It is tan 120 degree. What is the value of tan of 180 degree? We will find the value of tan of 180 degree. That is tan of 180 degree can be written as tan 90 into 2 into plus 0 degree, it can be written, right? And 90 to 2, that is even number, therefore it is the same thing, that is tan 0. And tan 0 and the value of tan 0 is 0, right? And the value of tan 270 degree, tan of 270 degree, what is the value of tan 270 degree? The value of tan 270 degree is can be written as tan 90 degree into 3 plus 0 degree. Therefore, we got the value of tan 90 into 3, it is odd number, therefore it will be cot 0 degree, cot 0 degree, right? And the value of cot 0, what is the value of cot 0? Cot 0 is 1 by 0 is infinity, therefore it will be value of tan 9% is infinity. And the value of tan 360 degree, tan of 360 degree, value 360 degree. In this way, you can find the tan value of tan 490 degree into 4 plus 0. Therefore, it is even number, therefore it is same, that is tan 0 degree, tan 0 degree. And it is in which quadrant? It is in fourth quadrant. The fourth quadrant, tan is negative minus tan 0. And tan 0 is 0, therefore it will be 0. There will be no positive and negative sign. Here you can find that what we got the value of tan, that is tan of 120 degree. We got the value of tan and tan 120 degree as 1 of 120 degree. The value of tan 120 is minus root 3. And the value of tan 180 degree, tan 180 degree, tan 180 degree is equal to tan of 180 degree. Tan of 180 degree is equal to 0. Tan of 180 degree is 0. And what is the value of tan 270 degree? The value of 270, tan of 270 degree, tan of 270 degree, 270 degree, we got the value as tan of 270, value of 270 degree, we get as undefined or infinity. The value of 270 degree is undefined, or you can take it as infinity, right? In this way, you can find any value of the value, sine, cos, tan, all the values can be found in this way. Suppose you want to find the value in the third quadrant, that is sine of 180, 180 plus 30, that is sine of 180 degree plus 30 degree, will write the value 210 degree. We want to find the value of 210 degrees sine 210, it can be written as sine 90 degree into 2 plus 30 degree. Since you see this is an even number, therefore since even, it will be same thing, it will be sine 30 degree, sine 30 degree. And you see here, this is in third quadrant and this is in third quadrant, and the third quadrant the value of sine is negative, it will be minus 30 degree, that is minus. And what is the value of sine 30? Sine 30 is half, therefore the value of sine 210 degree is equal to minus half. In this way, you can find many other values in this way. Sine 210 degree, we got the value 210 degree. Value of sine 210 as minus half. In this way, you can find any value of sine cos tan. This is the way in which you can find the various values of sine theta cos theta. Suppose you want to find the value of cos 210 degree. Cos, we find cos 210, you can find the value of this one. You can write here in this way, that is cos, write it in the form of 90 to 2, that is 180 plus 30 degree, plus 30 degree. And you see here, this is multiplied with 2, it is even number, it will be same thing, that is cos 30 degree, cos 30 degree, right? And here, which quadrant it is? 180 plus 30, when this third quadrant, it is lies in the third quadrant. And since it is in the third quadrant, since it is in the third quadrant, the value of cos is negative, that it will be minus cos 30 degree. And minus, and the value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2, so the value is minus root 3 by 2. In this way, you can find any value of sine cos tan of any number, right? Therefore, we got the value of cos 210 degree as cos 210 degree, 210 degree as, you see, the value of cos 210 degree. The value of cos 210 degree is minus root 3 by 2, right? That is minus root 3 by 2. In this way, you can find any value of sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. In this way, you can find any value, right? Suppose we want to find the value of, suppose, sin tan, tan of suppose 210 degree, 210 degree. Therefore, the value of tan 210 degree can be written as 210, that which is 2 90, 2 into 90, that is 180, plus 30, that is 210 degree, right? Since it is multiplied with 2, that is even number, it is same thing, that is tan 30 degree, it is right. And you see here, this is in which quadrant? 290 plus 210 is in third quadrant, right? It is in third quadrant. And in third quadrant, tan is positive, therefore tan 30, the value of tan 30, the value of tan 30, value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3, therefore 210 is 1 by root 3. In this way, you can find any value of 200. Now, you find that the value of tan 210 degree, value of tan 210 degree is equal to, I got the value 210 degree as 1 by root 3. In this way, you can find all the values of sine, cos, and tan, but the rule is same. That is, whether this is multiplied with, if 90 degree is multiplied with odd number, it will be the change of tan to cot, sine to cos, right? And if it is even number, it will be same. In this way, you can find any value of sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, right? Now, I want to find another thing, value of suppose cot. I want to find the value of cot 200, 210 degree, 210 degree. It can be same as written as that. Cot can be written as cot can be written as 90 into 2 degree, 90 into 2, that is 180, plus 30 degree, plus 30 degree, right? And what you got the value as, this is cot 90, that is cot, this is even number, therefore it will be cot 30 degree, it will be cot 30 degree. And you see, this is even number cot 30, and this is 210 degrees in the third quadrant. The value of tan and cos is positive, therefore it will be positive, right? And therefore it got the value as cot 30, the value of tan. What is the value of tan 30? 1 by root 3, therefore it will be the root 3, right? Therefore you got the value of cot 210 degree as root 3, right? We got the value cot 210 degree, 210 degree as 210 degree as root 3. In this way, you can find any other value. This is the rule to find the value of sin theta, cos theta, and tan theta. And if you find the value of sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, you can also find the value of cosec theta. We will reverse it and got the value of cosec theta, got the value of cot theta, and got the value of sec theta. In this way, you can find the value of trigonometry, right? Any number, any angle you can find with this method, right? Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video.